It's that time of the regular season when games really matter.
That's right. Teams playing for league titles here in Week 10.
Big games, even bigger outcomes. 23 Friday Night Live starts right now.
You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern School's Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
Brandon, it was a full crowd on both sides for the Kennedy-Shafter game, as we can all imagine.
With good reason. A great game out there.
No doubt. And welcome in to Friday Night Live. I'm Carrie Osep, as always, with Brandon Johansson. And can you believe we're already in Week 10?
No, I can't believe it. It's crazy. The weather is changing, and that means that playoffs right around the corner, and teams are making the most of these final games.
And no teams playing for more than Kennedy and Shafter tonight. The last two undefeated teams in our area. Our game of the week goes to the South Sequoia League for the most well-deserved game of the week, I'd say, all year. Senior quarterback Alex Aguilar led his team to the spot, and senior running back Tyreek Walker on the other side doing that, and that's who starts this one off. David Estrada finds Walker streaking down the field. A great catch, and he almost breaks free for the touchdown. But on the next play, Kennedy with all the momentum, and Shafter's Joey Sanchez strips that away, literally. Wow. And where's the ball, you ask? Well, it's zipping down the field in Aguilar's hands for a Shafter touchdown, 95 yards.
He does it all.
7-0 Generals. Yes, he does. Thunderbirds would have a response. Estrada would hand off to none other than Walker, who this time makes sure he finds his way to that end zone. Tied at 7. And then in the second quarter, a forced fumble and recovery by Shafter later turns into this. Aguilar scrambling. He hangs in tough for the score here. The extra point would be no good. 13-7 Shafter, and they aren't done. Just before the end of the half, and it's going to start at half field, Aguilar finds Pedro Avila on the outside. The senior back just does the rest. Can't see it, but he's juking and cutting his way through the Thunderbirds defense for a 40-yard touchdown. Shafter takes a 27 lead into the half, but they weren't even close to done. They finished 47-14 and remain perfect after 10 weeks. First time they have been 9-0 since 1962.
Wow. Awesome game. Aguilar just does it on both sides of the ball. Always fun to watch.
Yeah, and Avila, too. He stepped up both their senior night, so it was good to see both those guys do their thing. And we've been waiting for that matchup for a while. It didn't disappoint. Another exciting contest was between two undefeated teams in league play. That's right. BCHS and Independence took some early losses, but they hit their groove in South Yosemite League play. Head coach Tyler Shahabel greeting his Independence Falcons. Meanwhile, the Eagles, they have not lost a league game since Darren Carr took over as head coach. That is crazy. Of course
Christian, yeah, of course. Off to a quick start in the first. Jacob Moran finds the outstretched arms of Ben Urasek. Take another look.
Big
nice
play.
Grab there. BCHS up 7-0. Yeah, Shahabel doesn't like that. Independence, they respond though. Sergio Borelli fires across the middle, finds David Hernandez. That knocks this game up at 7. Then in the second, Borelli again. He drops back this time and finds Deontay Brown wide open. He beats his man there, takes it to the house. Falcons go up 14-7. But with under a minute left in the half, Moran gets into trouble. But watch this. He goes to his left. He says, that doesn't look very good. I'm going to go to my right instead.
Got some time.
Yeah, whatever. Then he's just getting a great job by the O-line. Finds a wide open Alex Wallace, the third. The Eagles add on. They win this one 42-21.
Liberty High School honoring its seniors before tonight's games, and the Patriots taking on Garces. The Rams, though, would be the first on the board. Quarterback Joseph Campbell would run it in for a touchdown. Got to keep it there. This one is going to boost the Rams to a 7-0 lead. But then Liberty has a response. Sam Stewart Jr. responds with a 3-yard touchdown of his own to tie the game in the first, 7-7. But later in the second quarter, Liberty kicks a 30-yard field goal to take the lead, 10-7. That's going to get Coach excited. Ball back in Patriots' hands, though, because Liberty's Caden Bolton comes away with an interception, and he returns it 33 yards for the touchdown. Liberty wins this one 31-7 and will face BHS next week for the Southwest Yosemite League title.
Heading to the South Yosemite League, Ridgeview was not able to score offensively last week. Looking to change that, Zion Hill getting a look at the camera as they take on Tehachapi. Lots to smile about here. Wolfpack already up 19 in the third. Some defensive scoring for Ridgeview. Chris Thompson grabs the pick there. He takes it all the way to the house. That puts the Wolfpack up 26-0. Then later in the third, and Dennis Manning likes this, Sean Allen gets the carry and takes it straight up the gut. Ridgeview improves to 3-1 in league play with the 48-0 win over Tehachapi.
We just talked about the Drillers. Well, to the Southwest Yosemite League we go. They're undefeated in league play, but Centennial's eager for a bounce back after a close loss to Garces. Second quarter, third down, BHS quarterback Cameron Williams takes the snap, hands it off to Wesley Wilson, who is quicker than everyone else. He takes it over 70 yards into the end zone. BHS takes possession again at their own 45. This time, it's going to Carl Jones in the air. He shows he has good hands. The catch and go touchdown for the Drillers. Centennial puts in work late in the second quarter, though. The throw from Kyle Connolly, he connects with DJ Adams for the touchdown, but the Drillers will roll to stay perfect in league play. Final score, BHS 51, Centennial 10. Brandon, scoring touchdown isn't the only thing worth cheering for in October. Of course, breast cancer awareness is something we all should focus on in this month as well.
Absolutely, and for the Centennial Golden Hawks, they are doing just that. Allison Gargaro has this week's Fandemonium.
It's the second to last weekend in October, and Centennial High School is thinking pink in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So everyone in the stands is going to be wearing pink, as well as the cheerleaders. You can say they have cute bows, poms, as well as socks.
Gotta love that look, and I guess we missed the memo tonight.
Yeah, next week. We'll get to next week.
And there is plenty more to celebrate coming up in Friday Night Live. A win for both Highland and East means a big showdown in the Southeast Yosemite League next week. Did they make it through their opponents tonight? You'll find out after the break. A lot of excitement there from Liberty, and welcome into the Live Center. We're going to show you all the tweets you guys are sharing with us during your Friday night. We're going to take it to Delano first. Let's look at them. They're getting ready for their game. It's a little bit early, but of course a lot of excitement. It looks like they got a little music theme going on tonight. Then from there, we got to go to Garces, that turnover chain. I think they're taking a note from Miami there. That looks pretty cool on Garces Rams. And then of course Frontier, the Titans, they were taking on the Mustangs tonight, and they have their little walkout getting ready for the excitement. But with this, we're going to go back to the field and back to the South Sequoia League, and the Arvin Bears are looking for their most league wins since 2012. They'd have to do that against McFarland tonight, a likely playoff bound team. Cheerleaders are ready to go in this one. Second quarter, Arvin's Jorge Rosales punts the ball, but this would be blocked by McFarland's Mitch Salgado. This would result in a safety 2-0 McFarland, and that was using your head. We saw that probably went off his helmet there, and a little later in the second, Arvin quarterback Adrian Cisneros hands off to running back Arnie Pantoya, who finds a hole and runs it in for a touchdown, making the score 6-2 Arvin. Then in the third, Cisneros hands off to running back Juan Paredes, who is determined to get into the end zone. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. That brings the score to 12-2. Arvin beats McFarland 33-2.
Well, the Highland Scots have been on fire on the offensive side of the ball lately, scoring more than 40 points in 4 of their last 5 contests. The South High Rebels, meanwhile, have also been an offensive powerhouse throughout the year, both of them trailing East by a game in league play. Scott's trying to get it done at home tonight. Nick Salas, he's going to have to do some work here. He passes it to Matthew Bianca, and wait for this. Watch Bianca here with a big hit, trucks his way for a few extra yards there. That's good. It gets the crowd riled up. Bryson Aguirre, meanwhile, for a short pass to Christian Gonzalez. He finds him for the touchdown there. That would make it 7-0 South. And then we're going to go back to Aguirre again. This time, though, he's not going to pass it. He's going to hand it off, fake it, and then he's going to hand it off to Daniel Lomax. Lomax takes it for a short run into the end zone to make it 13-0. The Rebels go on to win this one 20-13.
The East Blades were on their way to some history with a win over Foothill, as that would tie their league win total since 2004, and the first of the Trojans take a 3-0 lead. But Blades' Jason Beltran goes deep to give East Bakersfield a 7-3 lead in this one. And we're going to fast forward from here to the third quarter. East Bakersfield is up 14-3, but Trojans' Edward Hurd gets through the Blades, or should I say skates through the Blades defense for the touchdown. Extra point is blocked, but extra points for me on that punt. Right? 14-9 Blades. Later in the third, the Blades still up 20-9, just inches away from the end zone. Foothills' Jeffrey Cuevas secures the touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. It's 20-17, but the East Blades keep their lead with the final score of 28-17.
So I think the question is, what does all of this mean for our standings? Because obviously a lot of teams very close, and we need to kind of sort that out.
Yes, so we're going to get through that when we come back from the break. And of course, we are going to have the best of the best, the top 3 on 23 when we return. So a lot of action and a lot of implication for those playoffs coming up after the break. We're going to start it off with the standings after Week 10. Southwest Yosemite League, Liberty and Bakersfield tied for first with 4 wins in each league play. Garces Rams there at third. And then the South Yosemite League, BCHS, is first with 4 wins in league play. Independence is right behind with 3 wins.
Head to the Southeast Yosemite League East. They stay undefeated. They stay at the top. Very convoluted. North also shuts up Miramonte. So a lot at the top there. And then South Sequoia League at Shafter. They stay undefeated at 9-0, 5-0 in conference. Kennedy right behind Wasco in third.
We'll have to see if those Generals can stay undefeated after next week. But now it's time for the top 3 on 23.
Best time of the night.
Of course. Only in our eyes, right? In everyone's eyes. Let's take a look at those best plays, and we're going to start it here with number 3. Arvin Cisneros is handing off to his running back, Juan Paredes, who's determined to get in the end zone. If not at first, he'll get in the second try around. Great play there.
Nice little play. Number 2. Alex Aguilar, he's going to find Pedro Avila on this, and Aguilar just always does it all, but it's Avila on this one who makes some sweet moves down the sideline. Nice little juke, 40 yards down the field as Shafter stays undefeated.
No problem at all there. The top play of the night, it's going to go to Jacob Moran, who finds the outstretched arms of Ben Jurasek. These guys look incredible. BCHS, that's incredible concentration. Jurasek had a big game last week, and he's doing it on offense this week. Great play there and great game.
Still undefeated in league play.
Whew, we got some good matchups tonight, but we're excited about the next week, and that's going to determine all those playoffs. We're just around the corner.
Looking forward to it.
That'll do it for us on Friday Night Live here, and we will see you next week for Week 11.